So Mano, first of all, welcome to Limbo Festival. It's a great pleasure to have you here. How does it feel after so many years still going to festivals, still being headliner for some festivals? Are you still having fun in doing this thing?
Yeah, I still really enjoy it. I've been doing it a while, but yeah, I can't say it's changed for me in terms of obviously I've just done more of this, but I still really enjoy it pretty much the same, to be honest. Still get nervous, still enjoy playing.
Well,
the music's fresh. So.
Getting nervous is not a wonderful thing.
Yeah, but if you don't feel nervous, then you don't care. So I always try I know that I care because I feel nervous and I want to deliver. So, yeah. People
tend to say that many things have changed within the club culture thing. Is that true?
The thing with club culture, it's always generational. So there's always young kids coming through, new artists, fashions change. But I always think at the core, there's always something that stays the same. So it's still about the enjoyment of music and being in the moment. And yeah, I think people they seem to make more of how it has changed rather than what it actually is. So I still think the moment is still what's most important,
I know that's a question that musicians hate the most, but how would you describe your type of music?
My type of music? I guess avant-garde house music. It's emotional, basically. Yeah. I always try and stay interested, not completely retro, and keep the music moving forward.
But playing avant-garde or playing anyway in a, let's say, forward-thinking way, sometimes that means that you're challenging the dance floor.
Yeah.
How should we relate to a situation like this? I mean, to which extent are you allowed to challenge the dancers, and to which extent do you have to okay, let's chill and let's try to be a little bit more, to offer a sort of comfort zone to the dancers?
I think the skill of it is challenging people without them really knowing they're being challenged, and they're just in the moment and they're enjoying it and they're feeling it in a physical way. And if you're what I think a DJ is channeling the culture, challenging what's happening with new artists and new music, and just keeping it moving forward. And so if you do that in a way that you do it properly, then people don't really realize they're being challenged. You're not challenging people just for the sake of it. It's more that's what should happen.
Are festivals killing the clubbing scene, as it's rumored?
Clubbing is having a tough time because it's difficult to compete a lot of the time with festivals.
Yeah.
They're different experiences. This is definitely a low point for clubs internationally, but that doesn't mean it's going to come back. If you're around long enough, you see these waves coming all the time. They go clubs become more popular. People think clubs are can't be defeated. Then all of a sudden that goes down a little bit, and then festivals seem like they dominate everything. But people want to have different experiences. You can't have a club experience in a festival, and you can't have a festival experience in a club. So I think there's space for both. Financially and stuff, it's been really difficult for clubs because of coming out of COVID, and then just taste changed a little bit, and the cost of living, obviously, the cost of everything has just made it really difficult for them to reach their margins or whatever. So, but I think clubs have a very specific part in this culture, and so do festivals. So I think they can coexist, but definitely it's tricky at the moment.
Where do you fit the best? Clubs, big clubs, small clubs, festivals, big festivals?
I kind of like both. I like festivals that are kind of small, so you have a kind of a club feel, but you're outside. When festivals get too big, it just becomes very physical, very, about dynamics. And I do enjoy that, but it's different. And then I really like clubs where you can just play for hours and you can just get really deep into the music. Yeah, so I kind of enjoy it all, to be honest. I wouldn't say I have a favorite. The music I play maybe fits a little bit more in clubs. Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, you came here yesterday, so you had a little bit of spare time to experience the surroundings.
Yeah.
What about your first impressions about this area?
Yeah, I mean, Tuscan is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
So, it is for real then.
Yeah. So I've just been having a nice time so far. Yeah. It's really, really good.
What are you expecting from this night, from where you're going to play?
I've just heard good things. I heard the site is beautiful. I saw some photos and stuff. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm looking forward to playing and expect the crowd to be very nice too.
Are you a little bit nervous as well? You shouldn't.
I'm
be.
always a little bit nervous.
You shouldn't. After so many years.
I shouldn't, but I don't know. I think it's a positive if I feel a little bit nervous, because then I'm going to be on point. If I'm super relaxed, sometimes like my bad gigs come from if I have like an amazing dinner with friends and everyone's super relaxed. I'm like, yeah, and then I turn up and I'm like, oh no, I'm not mentally in the right place. I need to be a little bit freaked out.
Scare me. I have to be frightened a little bit.
Yeah, I have to feel the fear a little bit. Yeah.
But do you see yourself DJing in the next 20 or 30 years?
Yeah, like, you know, when you do something for so long that it just becomes part of you. So like, I don't really see what else I would do at this point. You know, and I still really enjoy it. So we'll see how long it goes for. Survival at this stage. But I'm still enjoying it. It's cool. So.
See you in the next 30 years then.
Yeah. See you in 100 years.
For more interviews.
Exactly, yeah.
Mano, thank you so much.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.